Rise ye ashen tarnished chosen undead, and welcome Souls fans, new and loyal, to the next installment of Dark Souls 3 Platinum All Achievements Easy to Follow Guide. And here we are, back at the splendor of Anor Londo's great castle walls. And that's exactly where we're going in this next section. So, onward we go. As you come up, the first of two Silver Knights is going to approach. That's this spearman. Throw, roll, get your sword, backstab. I said backstab. And we're now careful because we're now, yep, there he is, about to get the second. So there we go, the old roll and backstab, very much a viable approach for these. Now, do pick up their drops. There is, albeit an incredibly low chance at this point, but the chance nonetheless that they will drop a Proof of Concord kept, and we're going to need to farm that Covenant item later. So, no, I'm going to discard so I don't have excess Titanites at this stage. Keep them if you do, though. So if you get them, do keep them. That's less you're going to have to worry about later. No Proof of Concord kept for me. But yes. Once they're done, come up here to the left for a soul item. Carry on to the left. And where the giant blacksmith, look, that's a sad state of affairs. However, we are going to get the giant's coal, which we're going to need to give to Andre so that he can perform more infusions. Up we go. And the Silver Knights and the Giant Guards have been replaced by Deacons. There they are. Slimes and an Aldrich Beast. So, key thing here is we're going to avoid the fireballs as best we can. Ow. Oh, I'm making a dog zero this. Alright, alright. What? You know what? Heal. No. Oh. That's all we wanted. There we go. So you'll notice that there's more fireballs. These ones on the steps have decided to join the fun. Make sure you grab this Proof of Concord kept. That's one less than we have to farm. We're going to grab that on each playthrough. So in total, we don't have to farm all three. Well, we don't have to. We only have to get 27 rather than 30. There we go. Right, just be mindful of these slime enemies. Also, there are more deacons on those far steps. And you can just about make out there. Up there is what I call the Aldrich Beast. Get an arrow onto his butt. We're just going to drop him down. And from here, we're going to take advantage that he cannot hit us and he can't navigate stairs, apparently. He has no concept of dealing with stairs. So he's going to keep to the left or the right of the stairs. And we're just going to keep chucking arrows in him. Oh, no. Come on, fire the arrow. Thank you. Come on. Nearly there. One or two more? One more? Oh, come on, notch the arrow. Yep, there we go. So that drop that he drops is guaranteed. That is an Aldrich Ruby. Come down here. We're going to Bopperoo. Grab Aldrich Ruby. That is ring number 37. And our job now is we are going to deal with these slugs while also avoiding getting hit by the pyromancies of those deacons. Once you've dealt with the first nearby slugs, open this chest. That's going to give you another Estus shard. Now, if they do drop, I recommend that you grab the drops, as there is a chance that they will drop a Covenant item. And I'm just going to get some extra souls for clearing out these enemies. And we're actually, although the boss is there, we've only got 5 flasks. We're better off going to Firelink. And then we'll open this shortcut to be able to get back. So come over to here. Same as Dark Souls 1, we're going to open the gate. And let's head back to Firelink. At Firelink, we're going to head over to Andre.
Just wasn't it?
Reinforce Estus. A lot, and I recommend put everything onto your physical Estus, so you should have 11 heals. Give him the Giant's Coal.
My. The coal of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was right, my pockets.
Reinforced Weapon. We're going to get our Fire Longsword to +6. There we are.
Pretty be
And we're
careful.
done with Andre. We can now head over to the handmaid. Give her the ashes.
I only
And we're going to sell... right. High sell... No. Hang on 1 minute. Double checking my notes. No, that's a copy and paste error, that's why. Purchase item. Apologies that. We're going to purchase the wood grain ring for 3,000.
Ashen one.
Welcome home, Speaker.
Come over,
Very
level
well
up,
taken.
and level up 1 level into intelligence to get it up to 14. Alright, let me get rid of that note there because that's an incorrect copy and paste. We don't sell there.
Farewell, Ashen.
Right, we can take off the Ashen Estus. Travel back to Anor Londo. There we go. So we're just going to dispatch these 2 Silver Knights. Ow. No! Grab just in case we get a cheeky Proof of Concord kept, as it is an extremely rare drop. No, I don't want to leave. I want to discard, so I don't have excess Titanite. Put on some Green Blossom. Right. We can take off the Swamp Ring. Put on the dark Stoneplate ring, and then optional, you can swap Fire Clutch for Flame Stoneplate to reduce the fire damage that he's going to be dealing, or you can try and out aggro him and keep the Fire Clutch on. And I'm overusing Great Heal to heal that little bit of health, but this isn't going to be a magic battle for us. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run past the enemies. So run past all the slugs, run past the deacons, go straight in, and we're going to fight Aldrich, our next Lord of Cinder. This fight might take a couple of efforts to achieve. Again, it gets easier. A lot of the bosses get easier in New Game Plus. Especially kind of these early ones where our build isn't finished. Now the key thing here is to stop all of his dirty magic shenanigans, like this bow, which you don't want to have happen. You want to stay close to him. When he starts to do his magic circle like this, get away, because it's going to do a shockwave. And now just keep an eye and make sure you can see where he spawns and get to him as quick as you can. And that's going to stop him from doing that arrow move too often. So when he appears, he's going to spawn. Oh, I even just said about this. Hate the arrow move. Okay, there we go. One. Keep close, don't let him do his arrows. Blossom back on. So as you can see, because I'm staying on him, he's not doing ranged attacks. And that's really... Ow. Don't get me wrong, this all hurts. So close. Gotcha. Whew. And there we go. Trophy number 19, Lord of Cinder, Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. We get the Cinders of a Lord and the Soul of Aldrich for our trouble. Put back the Great Swamp Ring. Head over to the bonfire. Have a rest, but we're not going to transport yet. We're going to take the lift, if you recall, from Dark Souls 1. And we're going to head over to Guinevere's room. Which, of course, she's not there. But we are going to get the Sun Princess ring. That's ring number 38 of 107. Oh, I just missed it. Down we go. And now that we've grabbed that ring, we can now head back to Firelink. Right. Head over to Andre.
Just wasn't it?
Allot Estus and put 2 back to Ashen.
Hey, be careful. I don't.
And then head over to our Firekeeper
Welcome. Very well.
and level up. And we should be able to get 3 levels into Intelligence to get it up to 17. If you don't have enough souls there, then sell some of your excess weapons, excess shields. Those are fine to sell. We're now going to go to World 6 to High Lord Wolnir. We're actually going to come back out and we're heading towards that wooden bridge that we dropped Knight Sorig. There we go. And we can descend. So, from here, immediately to the right, we're going to find one of those large flame demons. So, put your flame stoneplate ring on. There he is. And what we're going to do is we're going to let two beasts fight each other. Don't do too many hits on this mimic, as what we want is this mimic and this fire demon to really fight each other. Oh, that... There we go, and we've got some skeletons in the mix as well. Okay, well, that didn't really... Yes, go skeletons! Ow. No! Okie dokie. So the mimic gives us the black blade. And we got the demon's soul automatically for that. This is a random drop, so it's not good. So there are 6 skeletons in this next area, and they all regenerate once. So you have to kill them twice. So the key thing is we don't want to trigger too many of them concurrently. 2 is fine. There's a large titanite and a large soul item as floor loot in this area. Nearly there. There we go. And then we're going to head on down. Head on to the end. Old Sage's Blindfold, but more importantly, the Witch's Ring. Ring number 39, and this is super important. So, fire clutch, put that back on. And instead of the Chloranthy ring, we are now going to equip the Witch's Ring. As you see, greatly boosts pyromancies. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Now head out here for a bonfire. Have a rest, you might as well just get back your health and resources. Head on, and this is what I call it's called Smouldering Lake, but I call it the Ballista Lake. You're about to hear why. After 3 ballista shots have been done, grab, and you want to get behind this tree if you can. Don't worry about that giant snake for now. Ah, okay. Come over to here, grab this large titanite. Get behind this tree. And we're just making our way to this wall, and we need the ballista to hit this wall. We can now pick up the Speckled Stoneplate ring, ring number 40. Come back here, 1, 2, 3. We're now going to head on. 1, 2, 3. You might get hit with a ballista on this bit. Just try and roll once you get to the edge of that tree. And all we're doing is we're going around this giant stone snake. And we just want to get to this rock here. And what we're doing now is we're going to let the ballista take out the giant rock snake. There you go, you can see there the damage. So we're just going to sit and wait. How you doing? Good. Hope you're well. There we go. And on death we get miracle number 8 of 35, lightning stake, and an undead bone shard. Wait for the next ballista trio to finish and cross over. Grab this large titanite shard. You should be safe when you're on the upper platform. Light the bonfire. And let's have a quick detour back to Firelink Shrine. head over
How?
to the maiden. Purchase first. Arrows, and you're going to buy however many you need to max, or 200 if for some reason you are over 200 shy, just buy 200. Otherwise, you should be hopefully somewhere in the same region as I am there. But just max out your arrows, or spend 1,000 souls to get 200 if you have more than 200 that you need to get. Sell. We're going to sell one large soul of a weary warrior for 8,000. And one large nameless for 3,000. That might need to be 2.
Welcome home. Speak very then
Let me have a look.
nourishment.
How are we doing? Oh no. That was correct because we need to level int once to 18. My second copy paste error on my notes. Level up intelligence to get it to 18.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Come over and burn Undead Bone Shard. Nice +6 Estus Flask. And now we're going to travel back to the Demon Ruins where we just came from. Okay, so this next section, the first enemy, is the trickiest one. So you have these kind of singing firecaster type things. So you can come in to the left is the firecaster. He's going to do this thing where he puts an orb up. So go for backstabs, and then the orb that's behind us, we don't have to worry if it attacks us while we get our invincibility frames, is what I was going to say. Once you kill the caster, the orbs go away, and as you can see there, you can also lock onto the orbs. There we go. So that caster's orbs go away. Grab the ember over here. There's 2 more casters down there. And this is another one of those labyrinth sections. So, careful, as round this next corner there are 4 Gru enemies. Oh, I'm dead. Pyromancy wasn't necessarily the best thing to lure one by one there. Yeah, mobbing still the easiest way to die in Dark Souls, especially in Dark Souls 3, where all the enemies are so aggressive. It happens, it's fine. Hopefully you are better than me and you have an easier job of dealing with these enemies. Again, I know I've mentioned it quite a few times now, but it really does get easier in subsequent playthroughs because our build is just... I just lost 4,000 souls. Wow, I suck. I'm so sorry, viewers. I'm clearly not respecting this enemy enough. Yeesh. Okay, come on, Drew. I'm going to pick up my nothingness. No, that's not a backstab. No, don't put up a second orb. I'm also being super unlucky with these orbs. There we go. Right. Okie dokie. So technically I was on 4,000, so I'm 3,000 souls behind, potentially. That's fine, we'll cross that bridge if I need to. No, you're still gonna tag team me anyway. There we go. Right. So there's still 2 more around that corner, because there's 4 dregs in total. Apologies, I made a full-on dog's ear of this. And this is a shaman. As you can see, I shot without being able to see him in the poison, because I knew this is what he does. He chases you down and just tries and spews poison on you. Come on. We know you're going to come back. I can even hear him moving. There you go. And around here. For number 4. So, I mentioned before there's 2 firecasters here. You can see fire orb from one of them already. So it might be easier to take out the fire orbs so you have less. Ideally, I would like you to come here so that I can fight you one-on-one. That's it. Right. Am I going to be able to get a shot on you? Not like that. Okay. Well, this is not the quickest, but that's the safest approach. I guess a bit cheeky that it allowed you to attack me through the wall. There we go. One down. There's the next one. Ow. Wow, I actually thought I blocked that. Oh, stop it, you. There we go. Right, 2 firecasters defeated. Now I'm going to head to this fire left. Now be careful, these are fire slugs. So obviously our fire longsword's not going to do so much. So I like to swap to the deep battle axe at this point. Put on... actually it doesn't matter, we don't have the deep ring yet. But we might as well just take off the fire clutch ring. So yes, we're not doing a huge amount of damage, but the fire longsword does nada. Nope. And, of course, this one up here, who is guarding the item that we want to pick up. So make sure, and you don't have to defeat this enemy, we just want to pick up the item. I like that charge attack, actually. And with that done, we can put on the fire longsword +6, we can put on our fire clutch ring again. Grab the undead bone shard, so definitely worth it. And with that done, we're now going to head back up either of the sets of steps. And we can carry on. That's a pose. Draw me like one of your French girls. So this is the monster enemies that has the grab attack and the jump attack. One resting, and then there's another one in the room as well. There he is. No grab. I said no grab. Mash the buttons, and there we go. He's now in Super Saiyan mode. No! Apologies. I'm so sorry about that. I lost myself for a moment there. I am so sorry. Right. Careful, there's a lava slime on the roof. Lower it down. Nope, that was a miss. Don't go further, as there's another enemy immediately inside and to the right. With him dispatched, put back the fire longsword. There he is. 2 charge attacks will deal with him, and we can pick up the ember. Right. Grab the ember. That's everything for up here. So now we're going to go back. And we go back down the stairs. Head right. And we want to go forward. This path here, not the one with the rat. We want to go for the no rat path. Keep going, and to the left is going to be an enemy. So this is a doggo, not a monster that grabs. And so in here, this is an illusion wall. And there is a black knight in here, who's just going to finish dispatching this monster. Oh no, it's just a grue. So there you go. Let the grue try and take out some of his health. Dispatch, and we can grab a black knight sword. We're going to come back in here in New Game +2, as there's going to be a new ring in here. Okay, next room has 2 dregs. We're going to try and lure them one at a time. Depending on where they are, you might have to use your bow to do that. Come on. And as you can see, there's still 2 stone statues in here as well. So we're going to still make sure that we're luring. Alright, alright. Get my stamina back up. Exit. There's another grue here. We want to fight him without going too far in. To the left is going to be a caster, the ones that spew the poison. There he is. So the important thing is we want to make sure that we get to him before he starts doing poison. And then there is a spear grue. Shink. Once you've dispatched him, come round here. in this corridor for an ember. Back on. And to the left there should be some steps. Lovely. And at the top of these steps is our next bonfire. So you'll see there's a fire enemy here, who is very conveniently going to prevent me from doing the bonfire, but I need to get some souls anyway, so... Meow. There we go. Bonfire. So, yeah. Come on. Ow. Right. There we go. Pop the firecaster. Then in this room there is a spear dreg to the left. Oh no, next. Pop the firecaster, then peek in the room and all the spear drag, then the right drag, then the same caster. Okay, yeah, this room. So there is a Gru spearman to the left. That we want to lure out of that room. And then to the right is a Gru dagger wielder. And then lastly, good old caster. And now we can grab the Izalith Pyromancy Tome. Head back out. And very important crystal lizard coming up around this corner. There he is. As this one's going to give us a Chaos Gem. And this is actually going to be my weapon. The Chaos weapon is going to be my weapon that we use for the remainder of the run. Which we're not going to get for a little while, but we need to do every infusion, so that's how you get your Chaos Gem. Chaos weapons are very, very good, given that we're already using Pyromancy, which requires the same stats. Right. What have we got? We've got enough time. So back to the bonfire room. Come to this corner for an illusionary wall. This tunnel, which has all of these slugs on it. Make sure you got Homeward Bone at the ready. Run. Just run down it. We're going to grab the Estus Shard, and then we're going to Homeward Bone to the shrine.
risk, wasn't he?
Give and reinforce the Estus flask.
Pretty be careful. I don't.
We're going to burn our undead. Oh, we're going to burn our undead bone shard. And we're going to travel to the demon ruins. And that's where we'll be leaving it for this video. We've completed, I'd say maybe the first, maybe half to 2/3 of the demon ruins. And in some ways easier, in some ways harder. We have the last bit to go, which we'll do in the next video. So sorry about some user errors and some poor play on my part in this video. Hopefully it doesn't detract you from the rest of the series. And if anything, you can just laugh at my errors and hopefully do better than I do. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and I really do appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch these, and I do hope it's helping you in your Platinum journey. Please offer any comments, feedback, any suggestions that you may have for future content. I would greatly appreciate, read and respond to those. And if you haven't already, please drop that like, drop that subscribe. It really does mean the world to me, as do you all. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.